Shapes, excelente. And what did we do with the 3D shapes that we learned about? Pardon? We did sort them out. Excellent. So I want you to think about the different shapes that we can use to create a playground for the infant block. So you know how the infant block is a smaller area, and it is for big kids, or is it for small kids?
Small kids.
It is for small kids. So I am thinking that we're gonna have what type of equipment? Big equipment or small equipment?
Small equipment.
Small equipment, excellent. So you are going to think about some shapes that you may see on the playground. And then we're going to go have a look and see if any of your shapes match up. So now you are going to draw 3 shapes. If you can draw more, that is great. But you're going to draw 3 shapes that we are going to see on the playground. What do you think? What will we use as a slide? What would you see? So just put a line and yes, please. You can do it on the same page as yesterday. What date was? We're in March. What date was yesterday? So you are now silently and quickly drawing 3 shapes that you think will 3D shapes that you think will be outside on the playground, because you are all going to create your own playground. Now, where would you see, what would we have at the top? Would it just be a square, a rectangle shape, or are we going with, is it going to be bigger? When we make it bigger, we have our 3D cubes. You may look at the items that are behind you. You're thinking of what would you use to create a not at the moment. You are now drawing 3 shapes that you think will be on the playground. Because we are going to get in groups, in pairs, and you guys are going to create, maybe not today, probably Friday. You're going to create. Okay. So I want to see so you're not just drawing, I don't want to just see a cylinder. I want to see how would the cylinder be shaped? Why would you use a cylinder? Would you use a cylinder? A slide. How would you think of a slide? And we're going to go outside and we're going to have a look. So I want 3 shapes, not just one shape. You need to have 3 shapes. If you can do more, awesome.
I did fever. Just do a triangle.
I don't want to see them now. Thank you. You have 1 more minute, and then I'm going to put you in your pairs outside to look to see if your shape has been located on the swing set. Playground. So you're looking to see what you can use for your playground, for the infant block. The infant block has smaller kids, so we're going to be using bigger or smaller equipment? We're going to be using smaller equipment. It doesn't need to be so big, but it needs to have a lot of the elements, like a fun slide and some building. What shape is this?
Cuboid.
These are cuboids. Excellent. So they use cuboids. This is a really tall, what type of shape? Another cuboid. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Do we know what type of shape this is?
Sphere.
So what about the purple bars? What shape are the purple bars?
Cylinder.
Excellent. Very good. Can anyone raise their hand and let me know what other type of, raise your hand please, and let me know what other type of shapes you can see. We do see a triangle, but is it a shape? Is it a 3D shape or a 2D shape? It's the shape of a 2D. Yes, excellent. I love that. Theo,
A cone.
where do you see a cone?
There.
Right there. Oh, it's on the floor. Yes. So the cone is to be a shape. What are you guys sitting on? It's a barrier. What shape is the barrier?
Cylinder.
Do you think a barrier would be a good thing to have for the infant block so they know where not to go inside?
Yeah.
If there is sand, then the perimeter, it will keep it inside. Yeah? It will keep the sand inside. Awesome. The monkey bars. Yeah, the cylinder is at the top and they're connected. They're connecting them. So you can make the cylinder into different. You can make it into different shapes. Thank you, Ethan.
Grab on all over the cylinder.
Excellent. Well done. I love that. Excellent. Yes, Anaya. Pardon? What kind of slide? That slide is what shape? What do you think? What could you make this shape as? A slide going down?
Cylinder.
It could be a cylinder. Very good. Do you think that it could be a cylinder?
No.
If it was how could we change this slide to be a cylinder? What do we have to do, Theo?
We can put something on top.
We can put it on top of it to make it a cylinder.
So it can be harder. So it can be a tunnel slide.
And the tunnel slide. Excellent. Imanina, thank you, hon. How many did you identify? How many? 4 that were here. What about you, Norai?
4 and Dave on the bottom.
Pardon me. What's the one that is at the bottom?
Or because you can see the circle.
Very good. So when you guys are drawing your playgrounds on Friday, then you will be using these ideas, right? Thank you. I believe that your feet should be quiet. Does anyone else want to share what shape that they have but they didn't see? Is there any shape that you have that you drew and didn't see? Say.
I have
Say.
a square-based prism.
A square-based pyramid. Very good. We don't see. But what about what's on top?
A square-based pyramid.
B says.
No copies. Which shapes are spheres?
Which shapes or spheres you're going to identify.
So once you've moved on, you have to complete the table. It has the shape. The next box is the edges. And the edges are identified here. If we fall off, these are your edges. Straight edges.
This is the edges.
Thanks. Sage. Once you get your number, you will put it in the first box. The second box is the faces. Faces are a flat surface that we can stand on. If it won't stand, then it does not have a face. The second shape you see has a what at the bottom? What kind of shape is the face at the bottom? It is flat, but what shape is it? It's very in a triangular ray. So it is a triangular prism. Very good. And our third shape, it has the it's not a triangle.
It's a triangular base.
It's a triangular prism. Is this a square? Yes, it's right.
Hey.
So there. So it's not just what's here, it's also here, and the bottom and the top. So we have to count all of the sides and the lines that connect them. Use your ruler, please. And I'm gonna write in your words because you just didn't have a word written.
Was mine the first one? Oh, alright,
Well done? Can you look at this? If you need time extra, you can have 7 minutes.
give me an extra paper.
I've been sitting right here since you left.
You didn't have a circle. So Kixie, I'm gonna show you.
I'm done. I got my first in 2001.
Raise your hand if you're finished. Excellent. So we were able to identify what type of shapes on the playground. Raise your hand.
3D.
3D shapes, yes, but please raise your hand. What type of shapes? Thank you. I'm gonna come back around. So you can raise your hand and identify what shapes we saw outside. What was my question, Ethan? Thank you very much for listening. What type of shapes were we identifying outside my name? We saw a cylinder. Yes, we did. You can make, when you do your own, you can make it a triangular prism or you can make it a square-based prism. That would be awesome. Pardon?
We saw a cone, a half sphere, a cuboid, a square-based pyramid, and a cylinder.
I don't remember seeing the cubes. Yeah, I remember seeing the, but you can add your own cubes once you do your own. Noah, did you see anything?
The purple bars was shaped as cubes.
Pardon? The bars?
Purple bars and the top.
Okay.
And it's shaped as cubes.
And what did we say about the slide? How can we make a slide into a 3D shape? Hi.
Stop raining, please.
Pardon? The bottom to the top, we saw, what shape are we going to be in? A cylinder, it's gonna be a closed cylinder, and we're gonna be making it nice and short for our littles. And Maya, did you remember any of our shapes that we had outside, or you had your hand up? And when you are creating your own playground for the infant Bob, you are going to have multiple shapes, just like we had multiple shapes on the playground on the field. We had tall cylinders and we had short cylinders to make it safer, and it had the bars. They were shaped as cylinders. They were shaped as yes, cylinders.
And there were long cylinders.
They were long cylinders and they were cuboids as well. Excellent. Thank you very much. Well done for this lesson. You guys did awesome. Can I get your pencils and desks cleared?
I should make it here. Ethan, you heard that? Okay.
We're gonna have time to share it in the afternoon. I mean, not in the afternoon, when we finish.
I don't want to share. And then Addison.